So, about a month ago, actually not about a month ago, about 3 weeks ago, I started going to college, community college specifically for video game design. I've wanted to get into the video game industry for about 3 years now, and I've never really like thought about the steps to it. I just thought like a lot of other jobs, I can just go, and at least from my knowledge, I could just go to college or community college or whatever, and then go maybe transfer like a 4 year or something, and then be overloaded as fuck of debt, and then be able to get a job after because I have this experience required. Well, nope. It is not that way at all. Apparently, these companies require you to have. Well, a lot of them require previous work experience, which is basically, if you think about it, the 5+ clears or 10+ clears, emblem required, and Gowerhorn for raid teams. It's basically the know what to do 5+ clears fucking shit you see on the Find a Fire team on the Destiny website. So now I'm thinking, oh crap, how am I gonna get my foot into this place? Am I gonna have to make a post where I'm like new plan? I'm sorry, no, but am I gonna have to like how am I gonna get my foot in the door of this industry? So I read up and read up and read up. So apparently companies want you to have once again previous work experience in the game industry, but usually like 5 years or something, which is pretty fucking crazy. And then have some sort of portfolio, and they don't really care about you getting a certificate or anything because that's not giving you all the experience required to be able to work with their engine or whatever. And considering that engines are different in a lot of ways, then you also have to have be able to pick shit up quickly and stuff like that, which is what I have. And you know at that point, I'm just like, well, how the hell am I going to get in? So people are saying QA testing, which is a good way to get into the industry from my knowledge. So I'm like, okay, well, how long do I have to do that for? Because I think Bungie, did they require like 5 years of like work experience? They required something like a pretty decent amount of time of work experience. So how is this QA going to pay me? Because I can't spend the next half fucking decade or 6-7 years at my parents' house. I gotta get an apartment or something. So how much is this gonna pay me? Because I need enough money to be able to make a living off of it. And if I'm just doing QA testing, then it's like I don't know. It seems like one of those jobs that just doesn't really pay you very much. Maybe a little bit over minimum wage. So that's also a concern that I have. And I don't think there's like a definitive way to really measure it. But I could do some more research on that later. I need to do research on that. So they expect you to also have like a portfolio of stuff. So that means I have to go on, well, because of the fact that I'm ditching college, because of the fact that that's not going to teach me shit, really. I could just do it here. I thought they might like help me get a job or something, but that's just not going to happen. I thought that, you know, I could just do that and then get in, but that's not the case. So what am I gonna do now? For portfolio, portfolio. So I gotta get a part-time job and then learn the video game coding and shit like that, and how to design video games for the next maybe 2 years, 3 years at max, maybe, depending on how much time I want to take out of my day to do it, and how much I want to do it, like per week or whatever. So I got to do those, but then I also have like once I do that, I got to show off a portfolio of stuff. So that means I got to make mods or something for a game. But how much do I have to make? Like how much do I have to do? What kind of quality do they have to be? Do I have to make like fucking like Bruma or Fallout 4 New Vegas or some shit? Do I have to make like Fallout whatever, like Miami or whatever the hell it is? Do I have to make something like that big, or do I have to just make something kind of small? Or just kind of proving that I know how to work. But how much mods do I have to make? Like the quantity of them. How much do I have to do? And then some say make your own game, which is like, how the fuck can I make my own game by myself? So then I have to probably go out and find people to do it with, but I don't really know how to do that. And all of it is just so confusing to me. And if I do want to go to college, that's an hour drive. So that's, like 5 hours a week or some shit, or 6 hours a week. And that is just nuts. And that's like on a perfect day too, because last week I had an hour and a half because of there's a crash on the way back. So that's on a perfect day to get that good of a time. So I don't know what to do. I just have literally no clue what to do with all this. This industry is just I'm honestly just considering just saying fuck it, and I'm just going to do some job quizzes and find something else, which is pretty crazy because this was my dream for years. This was my fucking dream to do. I wanted to work on Destiny. I wanted to work on the game that I love, and that's my favorite game of all time. I wanted to work on video games because of how into them I actually am, and that really they're my only interest, or my only hobby. I don't really have any other hobbies. So it's sad. It's kind of depressing, but I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. And this is one of the feelings I hate the most is confusion. I just hate it because it's so frustrating. It gives me a headache, and I just think this is just so overly complicated. I think if they were to simplify it in some measure, then it would be better. But like I said, these companies are like those know what to do, 10 plus queers, must have Gowerhorn and emblem posts. And they're going to check raid report for you as well to make sure that you're good. And if you don't have like a 50 plus KD in PvE, then you're fucked. You're screwed and you're getting kicked. So I'm just not sure what to do. And like I said, I think I'm just considering going into another industry. I think I'm just going to consider doing something else because this is just way too complicated. It's going to take way too much time. I'm not even like guaranteed it too. I mean, I know. It's just you got to have patience. But for it to take like, from what I can tell, this might take like maybe 6-7 years to actually get into video game design, the job that I want to get into, because I'm going to have to do QA testing for a bit. It's just like, God damn, do I really want to go into that? I mean, because how much, like I said, am I going to actually have a good, like, and the whole, I don't know, this country could be different by then where, money for apartments could be up and the economy could be completely fucked and things could be expensive. I don't really know if that's how the fucking economy works, but, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this happens. I don't know. I just don't know what to do here, man. This is, like I said, so frustrating for me, and just so shit, and I don't like it. And yeah, so I might be posting some more videos, but I think that until Shadow Kid comes out, I'm not gonna really bother uploading anything because I'm just bored. I mean, I have like Borderlands 3 going on, and wow, the gameplay ran out. What the fuck? Am I gonna have to find something else? You know what? Fuck it. This is the end of the video anyway. Just fuck it. Peace.